Hey guys, welcome back to Karma and Consciousness. Welcome back to what I do. Um, so we have the full moon in Cancer in Vedic Sidereal Astrology. So we've got that full moon on February the 1st, tomorrow, Sunday, February the 1st. So start getting ready for that and feeling that energy of the full moon and feeling that energy of coming into manifestation, of coming into being, of forming yourself again, fully formed, fully realized self in the Rashi of Cancer, in the sign of Cancer, in the Nakshatra of Ashlesha. Ashlesha, the energy of the serpent, Ashlesha, the energy of the king of the Sarpas, a energy of dissolution, an energy of reeling back the creation, reeling back matter, dissolving mula prakriti, which is the cosmic material, pulling it back, dissolving something. So we've got to dissolve something in ourselves. We've got to dematerialize, destroy, remove, go back to nothing. There's something within ourselves that we're doing. There's something within ourselves that we are doing that to, if that makes sense. Something within ourselves that we're dissolving. So we need to focus on that during this full moon and use that energy for what it is there for. We have, what else do we have? We have a lot of planets lined up in the opposite sign, of course, of Capricorn, Makar, which is, as I talked about in the full moon, that is the mount of Ganga, the goddess Ganga. And of course, Makar is the origin of matter and the origin of earth, the origin of material forms. And Ganga is the goddess of forms. She's the Shakti. Okay, so this is this watery material energy, of course, ruled by Saturn. So Saturn is the big planet of the month. Saturn is the planet you want to analyze in the transits, and in your birth chart you want to understand Saturn, particularly the Bava of Capricorn. You want to look at also the placement of Saturn in Pisces to get a little bit more insight. And so, yes, it's Makar. It's all this Makar Capricorn energy that you're going to get all these aspects onto the moon. We have Mercury and Venus in Dhanishta Nakshatra, and we have Mars and Sun in Shravana Nakshatra. So we have all of those energies within Ganga, within Makar, aspecting, supporting this full moon. So what you want to focus on is all of those individual energies and how they are supporting your goal, how they're supporting your will, how they're supporting your magic, how they're supporting your thing. The love of Venus, you want to use the power of love. And Indonesia, especially how the power of love activates manifestation. As well, Mercury, the power of thought, and how the power of thought activates the vasus, the elements, all of creation. So we have some support in that way from those planets. And Sun and Mars will bring the unique energy of Shravana, which is about gaining light, gaining understanding, and going deeper, listening to yourself. Sun in Shravana, listening to yourself, and also listening to your will, listening to your actions, and all of those Mars things. Okay, so Mars in Capricorn, exalted, by the way. So Mars is going through its exaltation, which is a higher vibration of Mars energy, a sort of, in some ways, a sort of purification of the Mars energy. So that's a positive thing. So you have that sattvic, very disciplined, very focused energy of Mars, that's going to be helpful for this full moon in terms of focusing, in terms of your focus, your discipline, your action, and understanding those Mars things, understanding your actions, understanding your will, and the Bhava of Mars, whatever Mars is manifesting as a Bhava Lord, as well. So also we have all of this combustion and all of this, all these planets in Makar close to the sun. We have all this combustion, which means the planets are burning up. And so it's just fire. It's how to deal with fire, how to deal with heat. It's nothing to be afraid of. It's something to be harnessed. It's how it's to deal with fire, to inflate, Venus combust, to inflame the heart, to inflame love. And Mars as well. Mars, planet of discipline, action. So it'd be very intense action, very intense discipline, intense focus. So we have to use the combustion in a practical way in how you would harness fire. What does that bring? More energy, more intensity. So we're feeling this very intense full moon. Ashlesha is a difficult nakshatra. I talk neutrally about dissolution, but it's also a difficult nakshatra energy that brings about destruction and death and this kind of stuff as well. Okay, so we go through that spectrum of tamasic to sattvic. So it's going to be how whatever your state of mind is, right? So yeah, that's just a little summary of full moon and Instagram version. And so I will most probably do also a video where we can look at the screen and look at the geeky stuff and look at the squares. So yeah.